Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How is everyone doing today? Alive? So, today we would like to present our material that we have already presented it in the past of 2 or 3 weeks ago. So, today, what if I told you guys that if you fall from the top of the building to all over to down without any safety equipment, you just die. There is no second chance. But what if I told you too that there is a lesson or a material that could you save your life that and could you give you a second chance to live? So today we would like to talk about safety in the workplace. With me, Fathurrahman and my friends.
Hello, my name is Yusril Setiawan.
My name is Delia Permatasari.
Hello, my name is Septia Chandra.
Hello everyone, my name is Reihan Putra Arsya. I'm from Group 5.
So yeah, without further ado, let's just do the presentation. Yeah, so here's the discussion material that we would like to discuss in today. The first one we have hazard. The second one we have a noisy environment. The third one we have warning sign. The fourth we have a flammable material. The fifth we have machine safety. The sixth we have accident example. And the last but not least we got evacuation procedure. So the first material is about hazard. Let me explain it for you. So hazard. What is hazard? Hazard means every source that could danger you. So what's important to learn about hazard? Let me give you an example. If you want to improve yourself, you have to know what your mistake is, right? So you can learn from that to get better. Same as safety. If you want to be safe, you have to know all the dangers first, then you could prepare for the worst, right? So if we talk about hazard, we have to talk about risk too. What is risk? Risk is the percentage of us getting that hazard. So if the hazard is the source, then the risk is the percentage or a chance. For an example, uh, there is a professional chef cutting a tomato in the kitchen. The hazard is literally the knife, right? But the chance that hazard uh, uh, bleeding that hazard getting that to the professional chef is very low because the professional chef must have a really good experience and lesson to use a knife. Another example is you here watching this in a movie, in the phone, in the laptop. There is hazard around you. So, what is it? It's your brightness of the phone or the laptop. So, before we move on, just lower your brightness first, then we could move on. Done? Thank you. So, what is the type of hazard itself? There's a lot of hazard, right? Like your brightness of the phone or the laptop. There is, I would like to divide it by seven type of hazard here. The first one we have biologically hazard, which is symbolized as a circle with a three axis and small circle in the middle. This hazard is from animals, human, virus, bacteria, and like that, and many more. So the second one we have chemical hazard. It's symbolized as triangle with the poison sketch on it. This type of hazard is from the substance of chemical, like in the periodic table. For an example, do you know about story about Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Yeah, USA or United States is bombing it on 1945, and the bomb it contained plutonium, so it could be dangerous. So be careful if you are doing it. But no, don't do that. So the third one we have physical hazard. It's symbolized as a man that tripping out a stair. So it's a lot of symbol, but this is the simple one. But this physical hazard is commonly for us to see, like tripping, like falling, like noisy environment, and many more. The next one we have ergonomic hazard. This hazard is kind of same with the physical hazard, but ergonomic is repeatedly. Like you are in action in that is repeatedly. Like in one day you are lifting a heavy material all over all day, no stop. That's what ergonomic hazard. It could danger your body. The next one we have a psychosocial hazard. It symbolizes as triangle with a brain sketch. This is related to your mental, like your stress, your violence, and many more. The last is safety hazard. This symbolizes as triangle with mm, with a mark in sketching that. This hazard is like your act. If you are act good, you will not get the hazard. You are using every equipment and many more like that. So that is the type of hazard. For the next material, I would like to talk about one of the hazards that I noticed before. What is it? Here. It's noisy environment. If you hear me before, noisy environment is the type of hazard that physical hazard. Yeah. So what is noisy environment itself? Noisy means unwanted voice that we would don't want to hear that. What is environment then? Environment is all over us. So noisy environment means unwanted voice all over us. We don't want that. So it could danger our ear, right? So what is danger to our body or our health? The first one is obviously our ear, right? But there's another one. If your ear got distracted or got hazard, you could decrease your sleep, right? If you are hearing a rock music, you can't sleep. For another example of the hazard of hearing noisy environment, there is if you are playing music too loud, your neighbor will be mad at you, right? But it's normal because when someone hearing a loud music that he doesn't want to hear that, it raise our blood pressure, then can get easily mad at you. So don't ever do that. We respect each other, and please take the noise is very loud. Thank you. So that's it, the material. For the next material, we would like to talk about warning sign. So yeah, place and time is yours.
And I will explain how about warning signs and extremely flammable. First is warning signs. What is warning signs? Warning signs is a symbol of imminent danger if you not are careful. Usually, this symbol is located in a workplace or even a factory where dangerous machines are located when you don't follow the regulation or direction that apply in that place. Therefore, from now we must attention to it. Type of warning signs. Here I will take example of the many symbol or signs. One of is a flammable material. The chemical symbol indicate that the material is flammable. Combustible material are divided into two types: extremely flammable and highly flammable. The first is material labeled extremely flammable, with a flash point at 0 degrees Celsius and a boiling point at 35 degrees Celsius. This material is generally a gas and normal temperature and R-type tubes. The R phase for highly flammable material is R12. Maybe you ask what is the R phase and what is R12? Okay, I will have answer. The first is the R phase. The R phase is a danger symbol and R12 is code indicating highly flammable material. Okay, let's continue the previous discussion. The second substance labeled highly flammable has a flash point 25 21 degrees Celsius and a boiling point at infinity. Some example of flammable material include butane, propane, sealant, acetone, and other. How we do prevention in the following ways. First, make sure a storage container are in good condition. Flammable liquid in the foam, how to prevent the accumulation of vapor or gas mixture. Avoid placing ignition source in the vicinity of the liquid.
My name is Delia Permatasari. I will explain about machine safety. Why is machine safety is important? Moving machine can cause injury in many ways. Machine parts, material and emissions such as scales or water can be hot or cold enough to cause burns or scalds, and electricity can cause electric shocks and burns. Do and don't of machine safety for workers. Do. Number 1. Use the machine properly and according for the manufacturer instructions. Number 2. Make sure you wear the appropriate protective clothing and equipment required for the machine, such as safety glasses, hearing protection, and safety shoes. Do not use machine or tools that have hazard sign or tags attached to them. Hazard sign should only be removed by authorized persons who are satisfied that machine or process is now safe. Thank you.
Now I will explain about accident example. Here are some topics that will be explained in accident example. The first topic is industry deafness. Next is falls from height, falling hazard, repetitive strain injuries, and overexertion injuries. Okay, the first topic is industry deafness. Industry deafness result from exposure to a high level of sound. Exposure to high noise level can cause several temporary or permanent symptoms. This like complete lack of hearing on one or both ears, acoustic trauma, and tinnitus. Tinnitus is constant ticking, buzzing, hissing, or ringing noises. Next topic is falls from height. Falls from height, this type of workplace accident that can be fatal. For example, you can look at picture. Falls from height can be prevented by using safety belt, safety body harness, and using helmet. Next topic is falling hazard. Predominant in both manufacturing and construction sector, falling hazard can result extremely dangerous health injuries. So, falling hazard can be prevented by wear personal protection or PPE in your workplace, conduct regular risk assessment in your workplace. Okay, the next topic is repetitive strain injuries. Repetitive strain injuries. This injury occurs when you repeat the same action for a long time. For example, you can look at picture. Motions such as continuous typing and using computer mouse repeatedly. So when you using computer and you typing for a long time, you will feel pain in your finger, your shoulder, your wrist, and your neck. Some repetitive strain injuries can be prevented by maintaining good posture at work and take break for long or repetitive tasks. And the last topic is overexertion injuries. Overexertion injuries are caused when you overwork all the time. This like when you carrying, pushing, or lifting some heavy object. Overexertion injuries can cause a range of issues include muscle strain, elbow strain, neck pain, and back pain. So, to prevent overexertion injuries, you must take a rest.
Hello everyone. I will explain about evacuation procedures, fires, explosions, bomb threats, and chemical spills are some of the incidents that may require emergency evacuation. Everyone is required to respond to the alarm signal by immediately starting the evacuation procedures outlined below. Stop all activity immediately, assess that everyone can evacuate the area. Follow the safety lanes and exit signs to the nearest safe exit. Use the stairs. Never use the elevator. Walk fast but don't run. Stay direct so emergency responders can access the stairs along the left side. Let someone else enter the stairs. As you approach the landing on its floor, allow evacuees from that level to enter the stairwells. Avoid danger. If evacuation becomes difficult via the selected route due to smoke, fire, or blockage, re-enter the facility on the second floor. Process with evacuation through the nearest safe exit. Get away from the building. Once you exit the facility, maintain at least 150 feet distance from the building and exit. Proceed to your evacuation meeting area. Do not re-enter the building without all clear. Re-enter the facility unless authorized by police officer or firefighting personnel.
So yeah, maybe that's all from our presentation. If there's any mistake along with the presentation, we are really sorry. And thank you so much for those who listened and pay attention from the beginning. Thank you so much. So maybe that's all from us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See ya.